Now, what's moving after hours, my friend?
We have quite a number of stocks moving after hours, Dave. A lot of it has to do with the earnings that we've gotten over the last half an hour or so. So we have Airbnb, AMD, Mondelez, EA, and Match Group. Let's kick it off with Airbnb. Again, the stock off just around 4% after hours. A lot of that movement has to do with the guidance that we just got from the company. They say that they expect fourth quarter nights and experiences booked, that growth to moderate slightly this month. We saw 25% growth in that division there. They also expect average daily rates to moderate. They also pointed to some headwinds, but it has to do with the strong dollar. Taking a look, though, at the current quarter, at the most recent quarter's results, most profitable quarter on record here for the company. Revenue also beating the street's expectations, yet that guidance is really what's weighing on shares, off just about 4%. Over the past 3 months, the stock has been essentially flat, down nearly 2%. Year to date, though, a bit of a different story. You can see the losses there with shares off about 35%. Let's take a look at AMD. That stock moving here after hours, up just about 2%. Some of that bad news had already been baked in. We got prelim results from AMD about 4 weeks ago. And if you take a look at the 2-month chart, you can really see the drop in the stock shortly after they were announced. And we've traded pretty flat ever since then. So here we are today. We closed at 59.66. In terms of the numbers that we got, revenue $5.6 billion, adjusted EPS 67 cents. That was actually better than what the street was looking for. But fourth quarter revenue guidance coming in a bit light, $5.2 billion to $5.8 billion. We just talked to Angelo Zeno. He's a CFRA, and he was saying that it was actually better than feared. So even though it missed Wall Street expectations, many on the street were bracing for worse. So that explains the 2% move to the upside that we're seeing after hours. Let's take a look at Mondelez International, moving to the upside, jumping just around 3.5%. So off the highs that we just saw a couple of minutes ago, moving to the upside after raising its organic growth outlook for the quarter. Revenue of $7.76 billion. That was better than what the street was looking for. EPS of 74 cents. North America revenue 19.6%. Taking a look at the 2-month chart, the stock has been essentially flat over the past 3 months, off just around nearly 5%, 61.87 a share. EA Electronic Arts out with results here. And some of their guidance coming in a bit light. That's why we're seeing the stock off just around 1.4%. Net booking guidance for the full year missing the street's expectations. For the fiscal second quarter, that's the numbers that we just got. Net bookings $1.75 billion, slightly light there. Adjusted EPS beating, though, at $1.45. Revenue $1.9 billion. And wrapping up with Match, you can see that stock popping after hours. We're up just around 10% now, up nearly 13%. Revenue $809.5 million. That was better than what the street was looking for. EPS a bit light, 44 cents, but it looks like the street's really focusing on that revenue beat. We're seeing shares move to the upside over the past 3 months, stock off just about 40%.